It started. It's actually started right now.
Okay.
Started, bud. Alright.
What are the top 3 expenses of a running home?
Oh, no. Good to be here. Thank you. Thanks for welcoming me. Oh, it's so nice of you.
Dad, stop. What are the top 3 expenses of running a home?
Top 3 expenses of running a home? Well, if you have a family, number 1 is food. Besides the home itself, I mean, if you're paying for a home, that's expensive. But expenses are food, if you have a family. And then after that would be electricity, usually. And then I would say even more than gas could be repairs. Our home is older, so I'd say repairs.
Child toys.
I'm editing that out.
Why? Why edit my cards?
That's true. That is an expense. Children wanting things, toys and things. Okay.
What level of education do you have?
Well, a level of education, I have some college, but I opted to complete certifications for development, and I became a developer many years ago, and I've been doing that ever since.
Do you have any job or budgeting fail stories, funny or serious? What did you learn? Could you have done something to prevent it?
Okay, budgeting fails. Well, I think the biggest budgeting fail that I have ever made, and I did learn from this, okay, was believing that because I had a credit card and that I could spend on this credit card, that I could just get the things I wanted. And so very early on, when you were young, we had a lot of credit card debt. And what did I learn from it? Is that it's not worth all that crap we bought.
What did
and
you
we ended up paying it off, and it ended up costing more as a result because I had to pay off interest. And that's what I learned from it. So we don't use credit cards now. That's why we don't get everything we want.
Do you feel like your education level has affected your household income?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, since I decided that I would continue my education in a fashion specific to what I was learning, what I was doing, I've continued that ever since. And I've moved up into management roles because I have decided to continue education. Whatever opportunities were available to me, for example, through my work. I have education opportunities through my work. I take those and have learned to become a better manager and have been able to move up and use my development skills as in my role as a database administrator, which I continue to learn more about, by the way, and continue to get more education, as it were. Garbage.
What was something
Toys.
that surprised you when you started paying for your own expenses?
What surprised me? Oh, man, are you kidding me? How expensive everything is. No idea how expensive food was. And it also surprised me when I decided to be lazy and just go out and eat at Arby's or McDonald's. I was very surprised as to how much more expensive it is to eat there than it is to eat at home and make your own food, which is not an easy thing, but man, it'll save you money.
Question that does not relate to any of this. Are you crying?
Am I crying?
Yes.
No, I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying. Why do you ask? Does it look like I'm crying?
Yeah.
Because I'm so emotional.
I don't know.
I love you, Braden. I love you.
No! summary, life can be more expensive than you think. Like the cost of food. It is hard to know how much something will cost until you have to buy it. Continually educate yourself. Further education can lead to more opportunities. More learning can equal more earning. I guess kids are expensive, but not angels like me. Credit cards are useless if you spend them on things like toys. Oh, geez, that failed.